My name's Kyle Thompson. I'm the I'm based out of Central Florida. I'm the founder of Cover Your Six Shooting. I specialize in performance-based pistol training with a focus on accountability, efficiency, and real-world application. My background's in law enforcement and military. So I was in the Navy prior to law enforcement. Now I mostly do executive protection and training. So that's kind of my thing now. My home range is Aries Training Facility in Leesburg, Florida, but I teach all over Central Florida. I teach NRA instructor courses, USCCA DPP courses, and I assist and instruct for Tom Givens. He's been a huge mentor for me for the last like 5 or 6 years. I actually got started in the Navy. So it's about almost 20 years ago now. Um, that's what got me started in the pistol training. What intrigued me was the how hard it was to master the platform. Here I am today, still trying. What keeps me passionate is the world that we live in and how much I feel like pistol training is needed. I don't think we realize how dangerous the cities we live in are right now, and unfortunately, the only way to solve violence is with more violence and quicker. It's a hard thing to hear sometimes, but it's the truth. Um, Also, watching students break through their limitations also kind of gives me life. I love it. Whether it's confidence, speed, accuracy, whatever that might be for that person, that's what kind of keeps me going in this and watching people get better and achieve things they didn't think they could achieve. I think the biggest one is put your gun on, wear your gun when you leave the house. There are a bunch of fundamentals I could begin to harp on here, but I think the biggest one is just carry the gun. Um, because if you don't carry the gun, you're not going to win or lose a gunfight. You're going to forfeit, and that's the worst feeling in the world to me. And from a training standpoint, I'll say if there's one thing I want every student to leave with is accountability through measurement, right? Not guessing if you're good, but knowing time accuracy and standards. When you can measure performance, you can improve it. And I think that's kind of been the thing, the path that I've been on this last year or so. So a big mistake that I see is over confirming the sights or dot, doesn't matter which, waiting for a perfect sight picture and, kind of holding the gun out there for a long time trying to achieve that. So I tell people all the time, nobody can hold a gun still. I don't care how strong, how stable you think you are, how low your heart rate is. You're not going to get that perfect sight picture. Um, I think, and we'll touch on this on both of my classes, both the gray women pistol course and my red dot reckoning, which is a class that I taught last year as well. We'll touch on a lot of that, but a quick fix is just understanding what a good enough sight picture is. Once you figure out what that good enough is, let it go. What makes it unique is just the environment. I love being around people that are motivated to learn. And last year was my first year teaching at conference, and it was just an amazing experience for me. Um, I feel like women are more, how do I put this? You guys, you're an open book, so you guys want the training more. There's no egos. You guys are just like amazing to work with, as opposed to working with guys. So the environment of having a class full of people that are engaged and ready to work and learn, that was amazing for me. Um, that's all we can ask for as trainers. Just come with a open mind and ready to learn. Um, the first time attendee, just be locked in on being the best version of yourself. Don't get caught up in trying to, compete with anybody else or trying to be somebody else's best. Be your own best, come in, and I feel like that's where you get the most growth when you're locked into what you do and making sure you can be the best version of yourself. I'm excited to see you. Come prepared, gun zeroed and ready to work, but at the same time, know that we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna crack jokes, but we're all gonna learn, and that's the biggest thing. Is I think everybody's gonna leave the class a little bit more educated, Then they came, and so I'm excited. My website is www.coveryoursixshooting.com. I'm at Cover Your Six Shooting on Instagram. I'm also at the Glock Whisperer 407 on Instagram as well. And then Facebook, it's Kyle Thompson Senior and Cover Your Six Shooting. So they can find me in all those places. I'm there.